Two hotties I got with me today. I got my beautiful lady, Julie Wynn, and my hottest sister on the block, Pam Turner. Unfortunately, Kevin, who was actually a big part of Pam's life and ONPASSIVE, has got a horrible toothache and he cannot put on screen because I talked to him and he sounded like this. And it just didn't sound good. So we welcome Pam Turner to our Speedy Live. My name is Chris. I'm from Michigan. And this lady over here, I don't know where she's at. Go ahead. You speak away.
Hello, everyone. My name is Julie. I'm coming to you from Orange County, California. Today is July 15th, 2022. It's so good to have you here with us. And welcome, everyone, to the Speedy Live today. We're so glad to have Pam Turner here with us. Pam, would you like to say hello to everyone?
Oh, you bet. Hi, everybody. I'm Pam Turner, currently now from United States. And before I was from Canada, just to let it, because you know how it is with the Canadians, right? And I'm really glad to be here. Thank you both.
Yes, absolutely. We love having you here with us. Like everyone know, in the past week, we are promoting Pam Turner's YouTube channel and Kevin YouTube channel. There's a lot of materials that they both have on their YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed, please go back to the back office. You see that their YouTube channels on there. And, you know, Pam and Kevin, if you have a chance, feel free to put your channel on this live on the comment section as well, so that people who haven't followed, you can follow. So, you know, every single ONPASSIVE founders has their own kind of like YouTube channel. They have different things that they put on there, different materials, different thoughts. Pam, I know you have a lot of great videos out there, but I also know that you and Kevin are in love through ONPASSIVE. So please tell us the story.
Well, January 2019, I became a founder.
Keep it clean. Keep it clean. This is the family show.
You said we could do a little quickie.
You got
I have to do it solo. Okay.
Go ahead, Pam.
No, in January 2019, I became a founder, and actually didn't do a whole lot for a while. And then once I started getting involved and listening to Ash, and it was a couple of stories, my grandson broke a leg and then I broke a foot. So I was really grounded for a while. And I started really listening and getting tuned in and understanding. And during that time, oh my God, the friendships. Chris, you're one of them. Julie and Milo and Robert Tantulo. I remember all that. We really got a lot of good friends from way back then. And because it was a smaller amount of people, we got tight pretty quick. Time rolled on, and in January of 21, I was guested on the Julia Milo show, and that was on January 13th. On January 14th, Kevin Rutledge called me. We talked for a whole exact year, and I arrived he knew I was coming. I arrived on his doorstep a year later on January 14th, 2022, and the other day we just had our 6-month anniversary of living together. The friendships with all of our friends are so deep, and what's really neat is we have all the same friends, but the heart, and that's what ONPASSIVE is all about. And that's what, I mean, I'm always that person. I always love everybody anyway, but it's a whole different love now. And it's expanding around the world. I mean, our friends in Australia and Germany and Africa, and oh my gosh. And honestly, they're our friends. And yes, at first, Kevin and I had to, we knew, pardon me, we knew that, you know, we wanted to give it a shot because we talked every day for a year. And so then we just had to get used to each other's bad habits. And yes, I was the one who farted first. But we, you know something, every day we talk. It's amazing. Relax, person. We talk every single day. If there's, I mean, well, obviously we live together, but if we have any issues, we talk about it. Communication is huge, and every day I love him more, and that's the truth. And there's a me that I didn't know existed, and he's brought it out. And something too that, I mean, just I know he's not literally talking to everybody right at the minute, but something that I really value too is he is telling people that I inspire him as well, which is like really cool. And what I want to do, what I'm trying, my aim with my YouTube channel, I want to share it with everybody, obviously, as much information as I can. The products, huge, and to so many people that are, I know I have friends still watching to see what's happening. I have friends that saying, have you made money yet? No, you have to sell things. You can't buy anything before the door opens to the store, right? But trying to explain that to people, they don't get it. And they don't understand technology. Me, I grew up with it. I know that, like, I mean, my dad was working on the stealth bomber when he died, but I didn't pay attention. That was just my life. I didn't pay attention. I was a spoiled brat. I didn't realize it, you know. But so the technology is there. So in my YouTube channel, I want to portray a lot of that technology portion of stuff. Obviously, the fact that we can get so many products under one umbrella, and we don't have to go in and out of all these. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much with my hands. Don't have to go in and out of programs here and there. And my ideal is to make people understand the value of what we've got and what we can give, and giving throughout the world. I don't need a lot. I want to give a lot. And that's our plan. That's our goal. Something to just for Kevin, he wants to create a charity. He won one of his accounts. He won, and he wants to dedicate that to completely to a charity. He has a son that was hospitalized a lot when he was little, and he wants to give back to. Jake's a great guy. We love him dearly. He could be my own son. I mean, he'd hate to hear that, but I get along really well with him, and he's. I know that because of all the issues he's been through, Kevin wants to give back and use a whole charity to give back to all that. So yeah, we've got lots in our minds, and thank you so much for all the promotion. And oh, since you guys have been talking, more than doubled. I've got more than double subscriptions, so that's awesome. And so is Kevin, building up crazy. So it's great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it was beautiful, Kim. Wow. Wow.
Oh, she had nothing to say. She had nothing to say, did she? I'm glad.
I tried to get it all in speedy. That's all. That was my quickie.
Pam, the greatest thing I'm going to remember on this show is, yep, who did the tooting first. Absolutely love your honesty. I think that was hilarious. I fell off my chair. I think I hit my head. Wonderful. Pam, let me tell you something. It's been an honor for me to be friends with both of you. I've watched Kevin come out from a shy individual and just blow it up. He went from the shy, everyone knew him, to, hey, I got to start doing something on the computer, posting phenomenal posts. Nobody knew about you and Kevin, which was kind of funny. All of a sudden, boom, hey, why is Pam sitting next to Kevin on YouTube? I remember that. I remember that dearly. And Marty texts me, says, hey, am I seeing that right? I go, I think we got our first love connection on ONPASSIVE. So I thought, I was already excited about ONPASSIVE, but to see two people that I know that were lonely found each other, that was pretty darn cool. So me, for one, I'm extremely happy for both of you. I love you with all my heart. I'm glad that both myself and Julie can help you out with this, but you guys have probably helped us out more than you know. Julie,
I don't know about that. You guys do a lot of work, and I am so grateful for all of you guys, Marty, Robin, all of them, Marina, everyone, Red. Oh my gosh. All the work everybody does is just phenomenal.
Who's Red? Who's Red?
That limey dude.
I got at the end of the day.
That's right. I just wanted to congratulate, send a congratulations to both of you, Kevin Rutledge and Pam Turner. It's really, really amazing where we falling in love in ONPASSIVE. We fall so much in love with ONPASSIVE, but yet through ONPASSIVE, we fell in love with each other. We connecting hard and became one together. So that's really, really beautiful. And I wanted to congratulate both of you. We're looking forward to meet both of you together.
Oh, yeah.
It's so amazing. It was a shock for me too when I saw Kevin and then I saw Pam was together. I'm like, oh my God, are they together?
You phoned me right away that night.
I did. We FaceTime and you were ecstatic. You were so happy. And look at you right now. You're so beautiful, Pam. Thank you so much. I believe that's what love does to every single one of us.
I've seen you glowing too.
So
and I've
totally.
Seen Chris blushing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No, you know what it does. Like I say, he brought out of me that I guess I knew was there, but I was always afraid to let me out. And it's nice.
Yeah.
I haven't had a relationship like this. I'm like 71 years old, for heaven's sakes.
Yeah, can you guys believe that? No one to this day believes that you're 71 years old. So you look absolutely beautiful. Honestly, for 71, you don't even come close to it in my book. I would have said maybe 52 with the tops. When you told everyone, you know what? But when you told, I remember that day when you told everyone how old you were. I'm like, you got it. She's the biggest liar. Products, and no one believed it, But I know Kevin Rutledge didn't care, and he's like,
and I wouldn't even tell him. I wouldn't tell anybody my age for a long time because I think it'll make a difference.
You guys made a perfect match. I think two people probably have a lot of similarities, and you guys connected, and you did it without anyone knowing about it, which is the best way to do it.
Well, I think we were both a little bit nervous or shy about it. I'd been alone for 16 years, for heaven's sakes.
Wow.
It's like, this isn't going to happen.
How did you do it for a year being apart? How did you do it? How did you guys make it work?
Talked.
We started out like, it was just like little things like, I don't know, like he said, when you're able to cross the border, because COVID and everything, right? And he knew that I wanted to go down and see my sister and meet everybody, right? And so he says, where's the first place you're going to go when you cross the border? And I said, normal, Illinois. And I haven't left. I haven't even gone to see my sister yet.
Wow.
But we will. We're just waiting. We'll probably get a camper or something because we got to take Miss Macy with us. So we have to be careful where we're traveling.
How is that dog?
Pardon?
So how is the dog? I've seen that dog for years on the computer. I heard her.
She's so beautiful. I love her. Sorry, I've got gooey lips.
Tell you what, here's one thing that I want to ask. I would love one time to see Pam and Kevin do a live or a video explaining about a passive, because I think you both complement each other. And I personally would absolutely love to see it. You don't have to. It's something I always ask, but you two, especially to do a live together, I think it'd be a lot of fun.
I'd really like to. I know we always talk about stuff like that, but it kind of falls to the wayside. And I'll see if I can't light a firecracker.
Tell him I'm going to light a big firecracker. Just one time.
It'll have to be a big one.
Let me tell you this, Pam. There is something called 5-second rules, right? When you do 5-second rules, when you practice the 5-second rules, when the idea comes to your mind that you want to do it, you count it backward, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you do it. And when you do that, it doesn't allow your head to rethink and, like move it sideways. None of that. When you think about it, you just go and do it. You both had to do it together. And if you want to, you can start and then Kevin jump in, write it. So that idea comes that you wanted to do it, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jump on, turn it on and do it. Don't even allow your mind to even trick you. Okay.
Oh, no, we talk about it and let's make notes. We don't even get
Yeah.
close to the button.
Right. That's why I say
But
it.
I always thought the 5-second rule was dropping food on the floor.
That works
That's
too.
what I was
But
gonna say.
if you doing it when you hit the button,
Yeah.
it's automatically, your body automatically saying what you have inside, because it's something that if it's something that you plan, right, it never goes on the way it's planned, right? But if you think about it, hit the button, go do it. Think about it, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hit the button, go do it, and it automatically comes out. That's exactly what Chris and I are doing. We never planned. We said, oh, what we're talking about, I don't know, let's hit the button, let's go for it. That's what we do.
Kevin said, what is this about? And I said,
exactly.
I don't know. I said, flying by the seat of my pants again.
Yeah. Usually when you do
button,
that,
if you hit that button just right, it always works, doesn't it, ladies?
It's always do that, because you feed off of each other and you have conversation like that every day together. So if you're doing that, it just automatically come out. It's no longer Speedy Life, everyone. As you realize, we are already on it for a while. So since we are here, I like to ask for a trick question, not a trick questions, but what's the secret? You guys don't see each other physically for a whole entire year. What did you guys do to last for a year? Because I'm very sure there are so many people right now have a relationship in terms of, having conversations, but they're afraid. How does that work? What did you guys do in the first year where it makes that happen?
We watched a lot of movies. We watched a lot of webinars together. I watched a lot of pool games, but we talked and talked and talked, and we had never physically seen each other. So that attraction wasn't there yet. But that's not completely true, because actually Robin can tell you, I went mental one day. I couldn't sleep, and it wasn't ONPASSIVE. I mean, I've had the same thing with ONPASSIVE, but one day last summer, I was talking to Robin and I said, I'm going out of my mind. I can't sleep. I close my eyes, I think of him. I open my eyes, I think of him. I was like, I look at my phone. Did he send me a message? So yeah, I went a little bit crazy. I didn't tell him that I loved him until November 8th. And it's a bit of a funny story there. My ex-husband, my kid's dad, we've been friends since we were 8 years old, so he is still my friend. And on November 8th, I heard that he had cancer. And I mean, he's always been my buddy. He's like my brother, and that really affected me. And then, it was just one of those, if you love somebody, tell them now, because you might never get to. And that's what happened. And Kevin was going on and on with something. And I go, will you shush? Just 1 minute. I have something to say. So I said, I love you. And that's all there is to it. I can't help it. You don't have to say anything. There's no commitment. I said, I love you. And I guess it went from there.
When did you say he loves you back?
He said it that night, but not quite like that. He said, I love the fact that we've got the relation we have. He was still very non-committal, which was good. And then from there, we pretended I never said it for a couple months until Christmas. And then I said, okay, they're opening the borders. I'm crossing the border. And then he said, where's the first place you're going? And I said, Normal, Illinois.
That's beautiful.
We're opening the borders. I'm coming, baby. Get the top ball rolling. Kevin, just shut up and kiss me. That's what she said. Shut up and kiss me.
That happened for quite a while after that. As soon as I got here. And then I was afraid I didn't want to unpack just in case. I wanted to leave everything in my car. He's going, here's your bathroom, here's your dressing room. It's like, and he's unloading my car. It's like, but wait, what if we don't like each other?
Good point. She's still got a little, hey, Kevin, she's still got a little suitcase hidden in her car you don't know about. Be careful, Kevin.
He's good.
That's so beautiful, Pam.
No.
No, if he's
No,
sore.
he hurts. He
No,
hurts.
I know what it's like to have a bad tooth. I promise
Poor
you, we'll
guy.
get you guys on again. We can bring you guys on again when he's feeling better. Not a problem.
You know
But
what,
anything-
Pam? I noticed you right now. I noticed you are so happy. Your smiles from ear to ear. And I'm so happy for you. I knew what that evening when I found out that you were together, I called you right away. And
Yeah.
I remember that conversation. We were so happy. I mean, like I was so happy for you, and you were
Yes, you
so
were,
happy
yeah.
telling me the story. So it's
But
beautiful.
that's what ONPASSIVE does, because you know what? I mean, there's some people I don't really think I'll end up associating with a whole bunch, but there's so many. There's a big group. It's the old crazy group, right? I want to meet every one of them, and I want a hug from every single person in that group.
That's right.
Well, and more, and more.
Absolutely.
yeah, we are part of an
Beautiful.
original group when we all started, if you remember right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It turned out to be a lot bigger, but we had an original, like what, 6 or 7 of us?
Well, Marty started the group, and I don't
Mar-
even know what he called it. And then Kevin renamed it, and he
Yeah.
says the usual suspects. And I said, oh, I always call it the crazy group.
Right.
And there's the name. So
Yeah,
we even had a hand in
like
that.
7 or 8 of us. Marty
Yeah.
wanted us to start a Facebook group. So he opened this group to try to explain this, how we should do this. And then all of a sudden we just clicked, and we had I think like 7 to 8 of us original were in there. And we talked just about every day. We messed around every day. Remember, it was like 20-minute spurts, and then we'd all disappear.
And then everybody went and behaved.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
It was
That was
fun.
fun. Anyway, it's our speedy live. Chris and I would like to say thank you so much, Pam, for being here with us. We miss
Thank
Kevin.
you. Thank
being
you so
on-
much.
Yes, and we miss Kevin being on the screen with us, but we definitely want to chat back with both of you later on. Thank you so much, everyone on Facebook, currently plug in, and also everyone on YouTube plugging in to kind of listen to our conversation. We appreciate you always coming on here. Please make sure if you're watching on the YouTube, please subscribe, and also make sure you're subscribed to Pam Turner and Kevin Rutledge YouTube video. We also promoted Listra T, Pat Parent, and Judy Rees,
Harry Dursaway.
and then Sherry Dursaway from the very beginning. So please support those YouTube. And remember, I said this before, every YouTube has different materials, different style, different thinking, different part. Like Pat Parents, she's focusing on how connecting God with everything that is doing and ONPASSIVE is beautiful. Sherry Dursaway, she does her live every day, every weekday, 6:30 California time, which is 9:30 Eastern time. So please go there. Pat Parents also does live. Listra and Gemma, they do live together on Facebook. Support these guys and gals, please, because every single channel has their own different style, different materials that they are put on. And next week, we don't have 2 that we put out yet, but we'll know on Monday. Definitely, we'll know on Monday who we want to support. So thank you, Pam, for being here with us.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Julie. And thank you to all the subscribers, and thank you, Ash. Thank you, everybody and everything. It's just what a grateful life we've got. It's something I never expected would be this wonderful.
And remember, guys, the reason we're doing this is because a lot of you are just starting YouTube. Okay, YouTube is going to play one heck of a huge part in the launch of ONPASSIVE. We've been kind of explaining a little bit how that's going to happen and why that should happen. So keep doing it. Julie does her show either on Wednesday or Thursday, or maybe even both. It might get to that. We'll wait to see what Julie's schedule with her kids for the summer, but she holds a great class. She's a very patient teacher about teaching people about YouTube, downloading, uploading, starting it from Androids to iPhone to laptop to computers. So stay tuned for that. Tonight we have 8 o'clock, which is in about a little more than a half hour. The Lynn and Ron Friday Night Live with the tech team. Something they're doing something about I don't know what, super something at 8 o'clock. It's the only one going on there. That link's in the back office. And yes, Lynn, I posted it. Anyway, Pam, tell Kevin we love him. Give that dog a big hug for me. I know he can hear me. I just want to say, Kevin, but We love you
He
guys.
says he doesn't sound that bad.
Oh, you know, oh, then tell him to look at the camera and say, hey, Chris, and go back. Come on, he can do it. Come on, Kev. You can do it, Kev. I want everyone to see what you really look like.
Resting, let him
There's a
rest.
desk in between us, actually, so he
Yeah,
can't
let him
just
rest.
jump
Let
in.
him rest.
Oh,
Thank you so
definitely put
much,
this back on the
Kevin.
show
We
then.
miss you. We love you, and take care and get better. Okay, it'll go away. I hope you don't have to deal with so much pain. Take care, Pam. Take care, Kevin.
Thanks you both too, and we love you. Good night, Macy says good night
Bye,
too.
Macy. I hear you. Bye, Macy.
Bye,
Good night.
everyone.
Thank
See
you.
you soon. Take care of yourself.
All right.
Hang on, let me
Bye-bye.
pause
See you
it.
on the next webinar.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.